Welcome back to Board Game Breakdown. I'm Christopher Solomon. In this burst video, we'll be focusing on the solo mode for Wondrous Creatures. If you're looking for a more detailed explanation of how to play the game, please click this link to see our full how to play video. If not, let's set sail to an uncharted island filled with mystical and yes, wondrous creatures. Wondrous Creatures is half worker placement, half tableau builder that can be played by 1 to 4 players. On a player's turn, they will typically have a choice of 3 actions, with a fourth one being available when certain conditions are met. Let's take a look at each of these actions. The first action is to place a crew member on the island map. The crew members can be placed on the beige land hexagons for free, or the lime green mountain hexagons for the price of 1 resource. Once placed, the player will activate all of the surrounding habitat tiles, choosing whether to gain that habitat's resource or drawing a card from the wilderness that has the matching habitat. Players can discard one of their trusty butterfly nets to activate the special effects printed on the habitat, or even grab a neighboring species' egg. One of the crew members has a special meeple on it, and this is your captain. The captain has a specific player power printed on the captain's card, and once unlocked, the player can trigger it anytime they use their captain crew member on the board. To start building your reserve, you need to take the second action, playing cards from your hand. When taking this action, the player can play up to 2 cards as long as they can afford the cost. The creature cards come in 7 different species and 4 different habitats. Some of these cards let you activate an ability as soon as they're played, where others state a reward for every time a certain condition is met. There are other card types in the deck, but I'll let you explore those for yourself. Players will want to build out their reserve to take advantage of the 7 achievements in each game. Which brings us to the third action, completing an achievement. When the player has met the goal on the achievement card, they may take a turn to place an achievement marker on the card, gaining a trophy token and winning victory points at the end of the game. The goals can usually be met with a mixture of cards and eggs, but if a player uses eggs to accomplish this feat, they must hatch them, meaning they are turned over and are not able to be used towards a differing objective. Lastly, if the player has already placed all 3 crew members on the map, they may take a recharge turn, meaning they bring their crew members back to their boards and move the timer track forward, sometimes allowing more eggs to be populated across the map. When all the trophies are gone, the end of the game is triggered. In the solo mode, players will play against Tingent, an opponent that's actions are driven by a deck of cards. Tingent scales over 4 different difficulties so that players can have their choice of how much of a challenge they want. Tingent acts similar to a human player, taking up spaces on the island map and vying for the all-important achievements. Wondrous Creatures is a great mix of the 2 primary mechanisms, worker placement and tableau building. If you're looking for a game in the same vein as Ark Nova, but on a lighter and faster scale, this game might be what you're seeking. Or if you're just really into great meeples and 120-something unique cards, I highly recommend Wondrous Creatures. Thanks for watching.